My drinks to that, yeah, yeah. Okay, we got some wine like it's a Friday. For what? I just was feeling I was feeling froggy too. Shit. No, I'm playing. So we missing one. We'll be missing one card, but I wanted to pick up on this froggy ass energy, right? Because lately I've been seeing it pop up. I did what I had needed to do for the night. So let's get on here and do a quick little reading. It ain't gonna be no quick, but I'll be here like 30 minutes to an hour. Gotta get that, put that time in, right? So what I was thinking about, right? Because you know how when you get downloads or insight about a situation, it's somebody in the background feeling froggy. And the first shit I said, I was just chatting with myself, right? Because I'm my own best friend, not just like, yeah, bitch. Like, no, it don't be given that. We all say shit out loud. I'm doing good. How you feeling? I was picking up on this froggy energy, and I'm like, well, fucking leap then, right? Don't you hate a froggy motherfucker that ain't never go nowhere? Like, how you gonna be froggy and stay in the same spot? That's all I'm saying. Like, you gonna be froggy leap and see what the fuck happened. The wind gonna blow your ass back. That's what happened when niggas get froggy and don't do shit. Think they about to do something. But this is not my energy at all, because I have nothing to be froggy about, right? Cheers to that, yeah. That's how ladies drink wine. So yeah, let's dive into this. Excuse me if I'm laughing, because it's not giving serious energy, right? And this is somebody in the background. It says time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, having fun. So this is somebody living their best life. The person this is not the person that's froggy, but we getting the whole story out. So somebody over here minding their business, doing what they doing, going to work, going out. This is giving me like party type of vibes, right? So somebody may be in this party scene, and they chilling with their friends, they homegirls, they bros, like doing their thing. And here you go. This energy behind the fucking scenes. This person over here chilling, minded like in their own world, right? And then you got the Grim Reaper card. You got the no second chances, growing trans, right? That's a good thing sometimes. But in this case, you got this Grim Reaper motherfucker in the background, like hoodie on. The Grim got a and I'm assuming it's a black hoodie, right? Even though all the cards is the same color, but this nigga giving like hood vibes. Like he's sitting in the background, like just preying. Just preying. Maybe somebody this woman let go, like she moved on partying with her homegirls, or a nigga moved on with his bro, like chilling with his bro. We up back outside again. It's 2026. Like catch me outside, and you got somebody in the background fucking on demon time. This person giving lick back, like this person giving. Who the fuck said this shit was over? That's what it says. Grow and transform your life, right? You don't need to get with your raggedy ass. Goodbye. And I don't turn to nothing, right? So yeah, this person in the background was demonic as those cults that you be in. Was demonic as acting like you catching the Holy Spirit and you opening your fucking soul to different energies and entities that you don't have no idea about. That's what's demonic. Every time I get on here, it be these like Jesus lovers, because that's what the fuck you are to me. Keep your opinion to yourself. Go preach that shit, whatever you talk about over there, go do that on your page, right? On my page, we deal with real life situations. Like, I'm from the hood. You can't tell, you don't know who the fuck I'm talking to that can relate, right? So yeah, this person over here chilling, minding their business like I am. Chilling, minding their business like the fuck I am. Just went grocery shopping, about to make my poke bowl. With spicy mayo, salmon, and shrimp, right, from scratch. But yeah, so this person in the background just like, oh, so it says, look, no second chances, the relationship is over. So this may have been somebody who you told the relationship was done for, and they like, who the fuck said so? Like, who are you? Right? You got on that boat, you dipped off on the ass, right? It's like good riddance. Okay, your cutoff game real strong, by the way, because it's like how you go from this party and you just told somebody it was over with, now you party in the boat, pop out, receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on. It's like, you're like, okay, fuck it, I don't take it as a L. Like, it's a L for them, if anything. So you over here moving on this person in the background, like feeling some type of way. They like, nah, nobody do me like that. Nobody do me like that. Meet and converse. So they meeting up with people in the background, like maybe telling somebody else their plans for you. Okay, because I was about to say. Like he meet people don't realize you're met where you're at, right? But don't push your beliefs onto me and I won't push mine onto you. I grew up Christian. That's my last time saying that shit, right? Because it's not up for debate. God didn't go out there and tell you to spread the fucking word. The white man did. Remember that shit. So anyways, so this is somebody who plans on coming close and betraying you. It says stabbed in the fucking back. Because let me tell you, that sign you get will come from a person you least fucking expect. It's true. He meets people where they at. We don't judge. I do judge when it comes to who enters my personal life, but when it comes, anything is fucking possible in this world. Anything, including a motherfucker. How many times do you guys see people on the news? They died mysteriously. The boys don't care. Nobody gives a fuck because everybody doing criminal shit, right? Nobody cares. A woman was tragically murdered. I'm not sure if I could say it, tragically unalive, and because I hate to censor myself, but the boys don't give a fuck. They be quick to close the case and go on. Family got to pressure them to look into it. And it's most likely the lover or the friends. It ain't no random Joe from out the woods. Like, make it make sense. It's always somebody they knew or was connected to. So this person planned on, it says heartbreak, praying, separation, deception, shocking attack. So they think they about to surprise you in a way. You can't be surprised because you see the signs. You're somebody who pays attention to what the fuck going on. They thought they was about to trick you. Because you know they can't come straight up to your face like, yo, I want to fight. Yo, I want to betray you. Nobody ever going to come up to you and be like, I'm about to betray you. Nobody says that. That's like some fictional movie. That's fictional, right? But you're surrounded by all this love. So this goes to tell me you not only are minding your business, you're doing it with no worries. You don't fear shit because you know you have this unconditional love from your angels, your ancestors, and God above all, right? So this person, they not gonna be like, yeah, I'm about to betray you. No, they're gonna try to do it sneakily like most people do who are fucking cowards, right? I respect somebody who run up and do it. And it's not because I'm drinking, because I felt this froggy energy from the last one when I said family secrets ruin lives, which is true. Because one lie leads to 10 more lies, and that's a proven fact. While you busy trying to cover something up, Elsa, you tell more lies to cover it up and it all gets exposed. So you just wasted time, you wasted energy, you wasted money for some people who go to practitioners and, can you cast this spell for me? Like, you know, when I was in the like towards the middle of my journey, right? But I went to a reader before, and this is how this actually God do speak to you and like wherever he could reach you. I went to a reader and they told me something about a woman around me. They didn't tell me nothing I didn't know before. They was just confirming some shit I already knew. But yeah, back to the story. So people, because that's all it is at the end of the day. It may apply, it may not. But so this person, you put an end to this shit. You had to rebuild from scratch. Like, this person probably already betrayed you in the past, but they plan on like trying to slide a fucking way or sending somebody through somebody. But you're protected. You're busy loving on yourself. Like, they can't even meet you. Even if they think they about to catch you, God might tell you, go to the store. You forgot something. He might tell you, oh, go to the pharmacy. Go, your head hurting out the blue. Now you got to call the ambulance. And it don't be nothing serious when you get there, but you avoided a whole disaster. You know, shit happens for a reason. Lightness, sudden change, shocking news. So this is going to be a confirmation on this person who was planning on betraying you. You're going to get some sudden news, or you might not even hear. You might hear from them, have heard from them where they was trying to get close to you, and then you'll hear a next piece of information where that's confirmation that they had ill intentions coming towards you. I won't even let the fucking car start because you're so protected. You won't even let the car start while they thought they was on the way to you. Shit. What you thought? Yeah, you don't got no more gas. You forgot? Catch up, right? It said the sword knows clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power. That's just confirmation that you're protected. I don't need to keep saying that you're somebody that's protected. But what I was getting before I even pulled these cards, I'm sitting here from the time I started just having these daydreams and picking up on somebody energy, and I'm like, you see how I'm drinking my wine? This is somebody who get fucking drunk though. I only had a sip of wine, right? This is, put them thumbs up if y'all listening. Put them thumbs up. Thank you. Show me some love and support. We'll come the fuck up out of here. That's it. But I'm a whole comedian. But yeah, so I was picking up on this froggy shit. I just started feeling, mind you, my baby's taking a nap. If anything, I'm peaceful. Like, and I just started, the crazy part about it, on my way from the grocery store, right, my baby had fell outside. I heard his little fingering, like he would say, his fingering. So I stopped. It was consoling him because I have stuff in his stroller. So we get to the apartment door, and I see this guy with boxes like across. I never really see the neighbors or whatnot because I be minding my business. I was mainly never here, but I see him, and it's like a hoodie, and I'm like, is that the neighbor? Because I've seen him one time, and then I seen him put the boxes and shit, and I'm like, because I already felt like, who got an unexpected visitor trying to pop up, right? I already was feeling that energy. The next thing you know, is right across from my door. And I'm like, oh, okay, this better not be nobody trying to act like they live over here. But no, it was definitely the neighbor. Closed my door, tended to my baby, right? And then ever since I came inside, I was feeling this frog. Like, I don't be paranoid. There's no reason for me to be, because I'm minding my business, right? So, see, when you don't mind your business and you involve yourself in other people's shit, those be the most paranoid people, to be honest. So you a person that's like chilling, you take your trip, you still cautious of your surroundings, but you're not gonna be like, oh, I gotta leave early because of this. You just pay attention. The signs come in, you follow them, cool, whatever. God tell you get up out of there, you out, right? And whole time I'm thinking it's a nigga. This is a feminine energy. It's a feminine energy. So you may not be responding to somebody calls, or it may be a girl who you used to chill with. So this is a woman, like an old homegirl, and now you chilling with new bitches, like, and they see, we hear too much. This story remind me, I don't know who I'm picking up. This story remind me too much of the shit I see. How many bitches gonna get left in Mexico? How many bitches gonna get left in Jamaica? How many gonna get lined up by friends that they knew for years? And you know, you always hear these same stories, like, y'all not learning from other people's mistakes, right? Y'all not learning from other people's mistakes. The fuck? So yeah, this a woman. It says feminine, and you got the watching energy. So this might have been an old homegirl, another homegirl, somebody who's not even on your mind. But in the beginning, somebody, you said the relationship is over, so you may not have even said, hey, this is over, like an ex or something. You may have just distanced yourself or moved on with your life. But it says feminine watching union. It says feminine watching union. So this person, it may be a feminine from that's connected to a masculine that you moved on from. And they probably think y'all still fucking around, or the nigga want you or something. Who knows? It says karmic union. Yeah, so this is somebody who is attached to somebody else. That has nothing to do with you. That has nothing to do with me. But let me tell you, once you move on from shit, like, people need to get out they little bubble sometime. Get out your bubble. Yeah, we in our bubbles, protected, enjoying life. When you in your bubble and self-absorb and think everything about you, that's when you go wrong. That's when you get judgment called upon you, right? That's when shit start going left. And maybe shit going left for these people, and they thinking like, oh, you got something to do with it. Like, no, maybe because you had spoke on some shit, you didn't know what the fuck was going on behind the scenes. You just was probably talking one day on Instagram or something. Oh wait, let me turn my lights up. Talking on Instagram or something, and you may have said something that resonated. People say stuff all the time, especially when you're intuitive and aren't aware of your gifts. Sometimes you say stuff that resonates with people, and they be like, the fuck, how they know my business? Hey, a hit dog a holler. So the whole time you just telling a story about somebody else, or just talking, having real life conversation, and this person feeling hit the whole time you talking because it applies to them. Like, if I were to say, oh, don't you hate when niggas be fucking with bitches they call they friend, they best friend and shit like that, and you don't know, you're not talking about nobody around, you just saying what you don't like, and that person feels hit, right? That person feels hit. I don't know why. Like, let's pull some more cards and see what else. I don't know why. A hit dude gonna always holler though. Even, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes shit be resonating. I'm like, who the fuck? Who the fuck? A hit dog always holler. But people don't like to admit that. People don't like to admit when they feel a type of way about something. Like, laugh that shit the fuck off. Because if they don't know you from a hole in the wall, why would they talk about you? But if it applies, let it fucking fly then. Like, that's why people be hitting. You just was chat. Because I'm that type of person too sometimes. Well, when I used to be around people a lot, I used to just talk about shit. Like, or just say something that come to mind. Well, if we just bringing up random stuff and that shit'll resonate. And I'm like, oh, I ain't gonna press the button. See, I was the type too. If I'm around an alcoholic, this person drinks. Why do I keep saying alcoholic? I just had my wine. Like, I keep saying this person's an alcoholic. Like, they drink hard liquor, dark liquor, sweat out your pores liquor, like that cheap shit, that expensive shit. It don't matter. It's all the same thing to them. Like, as long as it'll get you wavy, they like it. And you just fuck a prayer. Like, move yourself from around. If you're not that type of person too, I see why you move yourself. And there that Grim Reaper go again. I see why you it's over. Ain't no fucking tell nobody about themselves. You remove yourself from that situation. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. Like, I just said this. You don't gotta sit around and tell nobody they're alcoholic. You could let them know if you give a fuck about them. But after that, and they start doing shit, because alkies like to argue. Some alkies like to cry, but a lot of alcoholics like to argue. I've been around it. They like to start fights. You got different, or give them that liquid courage, something they wish they could do when they was sober. Some people do get angry. The liquor is like courage to people. It's not like, oh, they was waiting till they drunk to tell you about your shit. It wasn't like that. It's just the truth comes out. You know, the truth does come out. Lies come out too. But it starts with internal first. It don't gotta be the truth. It could just be the way they're feeling. Don't mistake the way somebody's feeling with the truth, right? Look, the butterfly came out, relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child growth. So you connected with people who aren't alcoholics, people who aren't like below you, because let's keep it a buck. Some people got shit they need to work on more than others, and be amongst your kind. If you want to stay alcoholic, cool. Stay with other alcoholics. Don't fucking come over here with that shit. Like, we sip wine once in a blue, maybe once a week. That's not an alcoholic to me. Like, I'm thinking of Eddie Kane. Like, so just because I had 1 or 2 drinks, that mean I'm an alcoholic. Like, no, just because you have a sip or two, that don't make you an alky. Like, it's okay. But if every day or every other day you drinking, we got an issue. Or you can't go somewhere without having a drink, that's the issue. All right? Same way if I can't, and I'm going to use myself as an example, because we're not just going to point fingers, just so y'all can understand. If I could go 1 or 2 places without vaping, and everywhere I go, I'm in the library trying to vape. I'm in school trying to vape. I'm handling business trying to vape. That's an addiction, right? Cheers. Clink. That's a fucking addiction. And I know that, though. The difference between me and an alcoholic or somebody with an actual addiction that don't want, first is admitting that you have a problem, right? The second step is taking that first step to quit, right? You don't need support, because I cold turkey a lot of stuff in my life. Beer, cigarettes, and weed. And Black and Miles. That was the first thing. So I've cold turkeyed a lot. So I know when I'm like, I can feel myself when I'm doing something too much, right? Shit, you want to breathe. Or if you getting winded from vaping and shit, you get passed out drunk, you a fucking alcoholic. I'm just going to keep it a buck. Once you get to a certain age and a certain level, what the fuck? It sounds like stuff dropping. A certain level of awareness, you're going to be like, okay, I know my limit. My limit is maybe 2 drinks mixed up with ice or something. You know your limits. If you still getting pissy drunk as a fucking adult outside in this world, you have an issue. I'm not gonna lie. We don't do those things no more. And I'm 30. 30. We did that shit as a fucking youth. Like, we don't do that shit no more. We learn from our mistakes. Well, I did, at least. I know niggas my age who was doing the same shit with me, still doing the same shit. And it's not pointing the finger. That's the reality. See, people don't like to face where they're at. That's not my job to coddle you. Find somebody else to do it. But this person giving real alky vibes, and I'm getting they want to change, but they don't have nobody like you in their life no more that can help them or lead them or show them, you know. They just need to research for themselves, because I seen research pop out not too long ago. Look up how. Go to a fucking AA. The information is there. Like, How to quit drinking so much fucking alcohol on Google. Anything. You don't gotta know the professional words, right? You know, you have an outburst and always crying over a nigga. Who can I talk to about my relationship problems on Google? Even if you don't know, it's called a psychotherapist or a mental health counselor, or it's plenty different names, right? Research. People just be fucking lazy. They be wanting people to give them the answers. They be wanting people to give them the answers. Find them shit yourself and figure out what works for you. Right? You've created this new stability, this security for yourself. You outgrew a lot of stuff, right? You evolved from this caterpillar to this butterfly. Whole time niggas is stuck in that caterpillar, that larva stage, and they about to fucking crisp up in the sun because they didn't want to come out that cocoon and grow into a butterfly. Or if they did, it hurt. They screamed all the way through it. I'm crying. They scream all the way through that shit. It's either you cry or you ascend, right? Either way, you gonna ascend or get left. That's it. Let's pull a card from here, cause I'm this story a little spicy. I'm like, who does froggy and who wanna leave? And I'm getting this person. They feeling that way. They could feel however they want. You have free will, but you so protected. Don't shit come your way. It don't matter if they feeling like, oh, I wanna come. How I'm gonna betray this person. This person moved on. You're not even in their reach. Like, it don't matter if y'all still even live in the same town, like same city. It will be some type of interference for you to even get to this person, right? Because there's no legit reason. It's just because this person triggered you. A lot of people trigger other people. Deal with it, right? Deal with it. That's some shit you need to help. It didn't trigger them to say that shit. It's not triggering me to call people to tell the story. It's gonna hit, right? If you are out, it's gonna hit. Let me stop being petty. Hold on. Let me get some more on. And if you are out, it's gonna hit. It's gonna trigger you. It's gonna make you feel some type of way. Period. Okay, that's enough of that. Let me put that on right. It's gonna trigger you. I still ain't make my popo, but I'm waiting until my baby get up because I know once he's sleeping late like this, taking a nap, he's gonna be up to 2 in the morning, and that's why I'm like, okay, if he get back at daycare, he'll be back on his schedule. Cause ain't no fucking way he wasn't even doing that as a newborn baby. You know how some babies be up. Like, he wasn't even doing that. He was sleeping most of the time. Okay, and then before 1, he had a routine. But I always gotta bring. Let me stop bringing my baby up. This person may be trying to, cause I keep bringing. I don't even. Well, that's all I really have to talk about. Really, my baby and me. But yeah, well, this person may have kids too, and they willing to say fuck it. This person also has responsibilities, but it seems like their focus is on everything but those responsibilities. Yeah, we gotta do better, especially if you a mom and you out here trying to get some get back and shit. Oh, bitch, your priorities is out of line. So we got 2 contradicting. We have the 10. This is crazy. This is what's crazy though. We talking about Drake and look at the cups. We got the 10 of cups. This is 2 contradicting energies though. We talking about 2 different people, right? 2 different frequencies, 2 different vibes. We have the 10 of cups, right? We know this is full wish fulfillment, abundance. This person is definitely abundant. We've shown that. And then 3, 6, 9. So this person wants to bring an end to this full total wish fulfillment, right? This life that you're going either towards or something you already accomplished for yourself. Hi, how you doing? Make sure you put that thumb up, Aussies. But so you got one here, somebody got this 10 of cups or is walking into it or building towards it. And then you have this person with these 9 swords. Like, who the fuck you think you thought you was about to stop anything? No. Right in your tracks, right? Yeah, they thought they was about to be on their way to you. They thought they was about to be on the way to you. Maybe to... Oh, that's good to hear. I'm glad. Can you teach me how to do it? Yeah, let me make a video. How to use your intuition with the cards and your storytelling ability. Because anybody could have a gift, right? But you have to have the skills to actually implement it and know how to put it together. That's all it is. Don't let nobody tell you different. Because one day I just said I've watched tarot, I did it myself just to see, like, I was like, okay, if I'm picking up on this situation, this is how I first started. Well, okay, no, we're gonna talk about that in another video, but I got you. I'll probably make a separate video for that. Which is gonna be tight. They like, no, God sent me these cards and showed me how to do it. You can't just learn it. Come on, if you're a smart person, it's calculated. Like, just pay attention, right? But how to pick up a story. These are for visualization, right? So we have two different energies. This person thought that, I just already said, they thought they was on their way to you, horse, plane, train, and they not even on a horse. They want some monster shit. They on this monster. They thought they was about to come your way as a knight. The fuck you thought that shit about to crash shortly? Like, stop. You can't, when you think you about to interfere with anybody's life or anybody's abundance or anybody's free will, you got life fucked up. Be prepared. I just told somebody this the other day. If you willing to do, I talk about it. If you willing to do something, be prepared for every consequence, every way this shit could go. Because you can't be naive or delusional and say, oh, it's only going to go good. No, it's plenty ways this could go. You think you about to run up on somebody who minding their business that triggered you, and you think shit going to just go perfect? Like, make it make sense. You have to be delusional. No amounts of money. And, like, come on, put that thumbs up if I'm speaking facts. Like, I was going to show you anyways, but no amounts of money, no amounts of resources, no amounts, it don't matter how many motherfuckers you know, ain't shit coming to this person building their life, because they already been attacked, right, for no reason. But was only allowed to prosper slightly, scratch their arm a little bit, so they can learn what they needed to learn to see this shit coming, right, and to practice and love themselves and get people like you from around them. So it don't matter. Look, money, this person a fucking knight. Like, you thought shit was sweet for you. You feeling froggy, jump. Because you know why people be hesitating when they feel triggered, or when they from doing something to you or speaking ill on your name, or you don't gotta rebuke shit, because you protect it. As long as you pouring into self, you protect it automatically. But you can't, once you get to a certain level, your shit only upgrades from there. You don't just stop saging. You don't stop speaking life over yourself. It gets better and more evolved. And at first, maybe you used to think like a light in a white candle is bringing in your protection, or taking your bubble bath with Epsom salt and shit and cleansing it, speaking over your water and stuff. Because when you speak to plants, they grow, water them, take care of them, nurture them, sing, depending on your energy. So your shit evolves. It don't just stop because you're not facing hardships anymore. It evolves to the next phase. So from you started with lighting a candle every day. It becomes a ritual. It becomes a habit. Same way you brush your teeth every day. That's how you treat your self-love. And your protection is from inward and outward as well, right? So you don't gotta do so much. You don't gotta do too much. It's just there, right? Those some cards, because this pussy hole is giving pussy hole. This person may be from Florida. I like to say that I'm not from Florida. I've been to Florida so many times. I pussy hole. And when my homegirls used to say it back, well, the one from Miami used to say it, or Georgia, they be saying it down there too. Oh, my baby crying. I used to be like, pussy hole. So now I just be saying it. It's funny. Hold on, my baby just got up. Hold on, my baby. Ooh, astral projection. Let me get back into this after. What happened, my baby? You want your baba? My baby. He's sleeping. Here you go. Get some covers. My baby's so sleepy. My baby. He chilling. Let me hush, because I be getting loud. But yeah, so I'm not about to whisper. But yeah, so and before I left to go see what was wrong with him, I seen astral projection. So this person may have a gift as well, but they misusing it. So they try to like spy on you, and like what is it? They try to spy, and I seen astral projection. I was watching. Yeah, they trying to peer in on like what the fuck you got going on. See if they could. See, I don't like saying certain things. That's the only thing about like tarot. If you want to tell a message, you gotta say that shit transparently, right? So this person may be into sex magic or some type of, they want to project some type of energy on you through, you know what I mean, like, is ways to do it, and it's a feminine energy. You're not even fucking gay. And you know how I know that's a fact? Because lately a few people be coming in here, they say the same shit. It's either religion, Jesus, 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 or they talk about, are you gay, are you gay, are you gay, or like try to project their own shit onto you. Like, no, we're not claiming shit. And it be these weird ass bitches that be watching. But this not my energy, because even if it was, right, I know I'm good. Like, anywho. Oh yeah, it's too many blockages and towers happening behind the scene, and you're gonna get information about this in regards. So you might get a call from a somebody you least expect, like, how the fuck this, and you gonna put two and two together. See, this when you have imagine you going through something, right? I mean, imagine you just chilling, minding your business, and you know you got an old friend watching you, and your mom or your dad calls you and tells you, oh, you guess what happened to this person, and it's in regards to the bitch who you know been watching you, or energy you've been picking up on. I'm like, wait, you're not even thinking about the information, the call you just got from them. You're not thinking about what they just, so you think about, how the fuck do you know? So somebody may experience that way. They put two and two together and see a family member or a sister or something telling you some tea about somebody who they have no business chilling with or knowing anything about. Like, how the fuck do you know that? And you all the way over there. Like, I'm getting states apart. I'm getting, right? Yeah, you're definitely bringing in this new energy. You don't play. Once you get insight on something, you dip off. Like, you could feel froggy what the fuck you want. But ain't no lily pads to leap on. Right? You are the authority. You are the person. You know, once you invite that energy in, how shit could go. You're not indulging in their antics. You're not arguing back with people. You're not getting drunk with people. You're letting that shit go. You don't indulge in lower vibrational shit. Really. You know, like, you gotta sometimes step off your throne and slap a bitch. Or cuss somebody out. Right? Or tell them, read them. You don't even got, now it's 2026 with all these people with gifts. You don't even gotta cuss nobody. You could just read them for filth. Especially when you got a gift, you could just tell somebody about themselves, walk away, and they gonna be angry. Like, how the fuck this bitch know? They gonna think, what? That's what get them heated. That's what get them heated. But anyways, yeah. So this, I don't know who this is. You got temptation. What else we got? Finances. Also, somebody may be trying to have a tempting financial offer coming in. Like, oh, I got this new job for you. Right? Do your fucking research. Do your research. Don't fall for these get rich quick schemes. Or you may know somebody who always got like a way to get bread, like, oh, I could flip this for you, or, you know, tax people still waiting on them state taxes like myself. So yeah, no, don't. It's temptation. It's there to, like, see if you gullible, right? We already know the things. We already know. We don't need nobody to tell you, don't let your BD in the door when it's tax season and the nigga ain't been present. Or, yeah, we don't need nobody to tell us this. We know these things. Sometimes people do need confirmation. That's why I be like, a lot of these choices we make as adults, we already know better. But you want to keep hearing the same advice over and over. Like, oh, my whole life shut off. Let me know if you can hear me, see me. And it started back at 30. My whole phone died, actually, while I was talking. I don't know how it let me start back off where I was. I'm just seeing. Let me see. I might have to restart this shit over. Hold on. Because the shit. Let me know. I don't know if it's my whole shit. I might have to start this over. My phone died and then I started me back off. So what the fuck? Let's see. Close. Ooh, from lights to fucking camera action. Lights, camera action. It don't matter. One thing about me, no matter what comes my way, I always prosper. You know, when some raggedy fucking nutty fucking stinking energy in the room is my shit start glitching. Like yesterday, lights glitching. What's the next one? Just now that my phone died. No. Well, you know what? When I turned my light up, I seen it, but I didn't realize. I totally forgot. Plug up your phone while you're on here. Like, because I actually already did an hour live earlier, and I don't be charging my phone. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I just want to finish this out. We got what, a few more minutes, so put that thumbs up if anything else resonates with you. You know, that was a good thing, because I don't tap into froggy fucking phony energy, like wannabe energy. I tap into those who are actually bust a move, right? we not even on that. We're not even on that right now. We trying to chill, pick up on some vibes, but yeah, we already spoke about this addiction. I don't know, and it may not be a physical one. We already spoke about. We talking about somebody who maybe got an addiction, and you would say love call and an addiction, or they're dealing with alcohol. They've been drinking. It might call you while they're fucking fucked up, telling you they miss you, and you know you're gonna sleep through that. Like, keep that drunk shit to your damn self. Nobody got time. If you can't speak a clear mind, sober mind, don't speak at all. Don't speak when you're under the influence as courage. Because you're lacking something, right? How you going to attract somebody with courage and you don't have it yourself? Go to the whiz and ask you for some courage and strength. That's it. Empath narcissist paradigm being trying to use enable boundaries. Yeah, so you already know to keep the fucking boundaries up. Nobody needs to tell you that. You already know this, right? Because you have a way to protect yourself. You keep these boundaries. Who respects them sometimes could get close, right? Anybody that mirrors you don't always mean they for you. They just either show you stuff that you need to work on, reflect our wounds, introspect. So most of the time when people mirror you or where you're at, it's just showing you, either how far you've come or how much more you need to heal. It's just up to you to pay attention to the signs. That's it. We got the girl with the snake. Oh, we already spoke on that one. Like, we don't do those. You hear this? Listen. Besides the fire truck and police in the background, but it's quietness, right? Quietness. You don't gotta hear nobody. Some people just like noise. I think that's what it really be. Of course, I'm in New York, so it's always gonna be some type of sound. But in my apartment, unless my baby crying, like, no. Or talking to me, is no noise, is no real drama. Kids be drama too, but it don't be no real drama. Like, and I'm content. I'm happy with that. Like, I do not miss them days feeling uneasy, arguing with motherfuckers, never knowing when they gonna take or feel some type of way, right? Passion and same chemistry, like each other, equally having fun. So, okay, we bring in, we always gotta bring in the good part about these things, right? We don't just dwell on the toxic shit. Yeah, we already know. We heard the shit that we need to do, keep pouring into ourselves, blah, 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 right? Self-care, self-love, whoop-de-fucking do. What's new? Oh, okay, improvements are coming. So we have improvements. What type of improvements is this? Like, let's see what type of improvements. So improvements that are pertaining to what, right? Improvements pertaining to social media. Also, somebody may be growing on social media or having more potential, coming into more resources to grow their social media page or whatnot. Okay, so you may be thinking about, if I'm saying you may be thinking about starting social media, like, you know what, I heard you could get paid on here, let me try to see what's up. Or a soulmate may be putting you on to an opportunity pertaining to social media, right? Manifesting. Okay, so you're manifesting these opportunities. Yeah, social media is where it's at now. You see either people could talk about substance or bullshit. Either way, it's still leading towards you to get paid. Consistency is key. You continue to post, you will continue to meet the requirements, right, to obtain a social media presence, right? Protect your crown at this time, because they will be on this journey of whatever you're manifesting. There will be people that come along and try to project and attack your mental. Like, just be careful what you listen to, what you absorb at this time. Rebel against it all. They don't say pick some, choose some. It say rebel against all of that shit. Develop your own way of thinking. Develop your own skills, right? Decide what you want to show on social media. You decide that. Nobody forces you to. I can't say nobody forced me to post it. I decided to post it for myself, right? Some things will be tempting. Some things you may be like, oh, that's not. Ooh, it says wait or patient. Yeah, so be patient. You know, you're not gonna see change. Some people see change instantly, and those be the ones who crash and burn real quick, just so they could get a taste. Some people get a taste of a little bit of presence and don't know how to deal with it. So be you, continue. Hello. Okay, that was real toxic. We need to